make this whole planet suffer! This can't be happening!
Alrighty. Let me turn the PlayStation off. That shit should have been turned off. But what up, y'all? What is good? How y'all boys doing, man?
What up, bro? I'm straight, bro. How y'all doing?
Good. Yo,
Good.
yo, welcome into the EGGPOD episode 08, bro. I am your host of 1-7, back at it again like a crack addict. Yo, today we got a special guest, the GOAT, bro, a scripter, bro, an amazing content creator. Yo, my boy, introduce yourself, my boy. Go ahead and flex right quick.
Yeah, it ain't too much to say, bro. It's your dog, Scripter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here, talk some Sonic with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? See what kind of thoughts y'all got on this series, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know I got some, bro. It's been real lit lately, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but it's just your dog, Scripter. Hey, I be making Sonic content and stuff, Sonic videos, Sonic gaming videos and stuff, bro. It's me. Come check me out if you want to. All are welcome.
Yes sir. Yo, an amazing content creator, bro. His videos, bro, your shit funny as hell, bro. I've been dying, bro. I have been dying, bro. Peak content for real.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for having me, bro.
Oh yes sir. Also, I have my other co-hosts, my wonderful co-hosts that are here every week with me. They be sticking it through the mud. I have my GOAT, Rosies, how you feeling?
Yeah,
Bad.
I'm tired, but I'm here.
Bad. The GOAT, Priceless Bryce, how you feeling, my boy?
I'm feeling. That's the correct answer.
Felt that.
Just how it usually is.
Oh yeah. And then we have my brother, Estello, Audrey 16. How you feeling?
That's crazy, Audrey, but I'm doing good. Ready to talk about Crossworlds, about the new gameplay we've seen, and just give y'all opinions about, what everyone's feeling about it.
Yes sir. Yo, man. So before we get into the thick of it, bro, I gotta announce something, bro. I lost episode 6. Episode 6 does not exist anymore. I don't know where is that. I don't know if anybody else has the recording of episode 6, but it has entered the ether. That shit is gone. But this episode will be uploaded to Spotify, other podcatchers, everywhere, YouTube, everything. So yo, be on the lookout for that. We got a lot to gap about. We do got a lot to gap about today, a lot to get into. But yeah. I don't know. Stella, you got anything you want to start over with before we get into the meat of it?
Nothing right now. So wait, almost messed up right now. Nothing right now so far that great. There was a topic, I wanted to bring up, but I'm pretty sure, I'm going to use that later within the podcast.
Bet. So Scripted, man. How long have you been doing content for yourself, brother? How long have you wanted to do content?
Well, to be honest, I've always wanted to try since probably since I was in middle school, bro. For real. That's because that's when I really started like getting into like YouTube and that's when I started like learning about it and stuff. I watch all the content creators from back in the day, like Dashi, Markiplier, PewDiePie, all they like that's when I was like discovering them guys, and eventually of course I discovered like RDC, Corey Kenshin, all them bros. It's a lot of great ones out there, man. Lot of great ones, and just watching all they stuff, bro. That's what got me interested, man. That's what got me into it. But it was, of course, I didn't start to probably about like 4 years ago. In 2020, near the end of 2020, that's when I officially actually started. You know what I'm saying? That's when I finally got that push to go ahead and get into it, bro. But hey, man, I just enjoy doing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just be doing it. You know how it go.
Oh yeah. You get that motivation. You get that motivation. You like, bro, I gotta do it, bro. I gotta lock in. It hits you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
I think for me, like, I don't know, like you said, you grew up with Dashi and everything, bro. I feel like it's the same for me. Like Dashi, Kobano 456, and my goat, bro. RIP to GOAT Attica, bro. When I grew up watching them, and bro, it just, I don't know. I just wanted to entertain people, and I try my best. But what about everybody else? Like, what? I feel like I never really asked this on the show on the podcast. But what made y'all get into content creation? Roses and Price.
Well, I think you nailed it on the head, like Mark, Jack, Phil Bonnermoney, like guys like that in that early era of YouTube. That's really what kind of inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely like around the time Mark started uploading his Five Nights at Freddy's series.
Finance at Freddy's, bro. That's a classic, bro. Yeah. It's weird, bro, because Finance at Freddy's is a classic, but like it came out around the same time I was in high school, bro. So I kind of graduated and went through my high school years with Finance at Freddy's, and it's still going. It's so weird, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy about all of the shit that it has now.
Yeah, that series goated for real. That's a goated series, man.
Bro, what's your favorite game, my boy?
Man, I couldn't play Five Nights at Freddy's. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't play. Like I picked that thing up one time, bro. I was on my friends. I remember this. I was in ninth grade, bro, in math class, bro. I had my friend tablet, bro. Bro, I tried to play like the first one, bro. Like I don't do well with horror games. I ain't gonna lie. I don't do well with horror games, bro. Like that thing, that them animatronic jump scares, bro. Well, them things got me back when I was a kid. But them things got me, bro. I can't lie. Them things got me, bro. Like, but the appeal of the game, like it's the way they put it out, bro. Like the mechanics, like having to manage your power, and I think in the second one you had to like put a helmet or whatever, like the Freddy helmet, whatever. You had to like a mask on in case, you had to put a mask on in case they came in and stuff. Like it's, I could appreciate the strategy and the intent that went behind the game making process, really trying to make players think about what they doing, bro. Because otherwise you get got, bro. And that man, it's a goated series. I mean, it's a goated series, man. It's definitely deserving of the respect it's getting. Like it's got another movie coming out.
Oh yeah,
like,
Watching that day one.
Bro, from what I seen from the movie, bro, it look like it's gonna go crazy, bro. My boy Michael, after still walking around in the golden bunny suit, bro, what is going on? Is he finna be spring trapped now, bro? It's a little too early for that, now, ain't it?
I would say from what we see in the trailers, it's the past from when we see him, then later on, because right now he should be dead in the movie. What it look like?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like showing like flashbacks from Vanessa in this movie also.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
And it's going more horror based and more lore into this movie.
And we actually get to see the kills this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. The first one was a little too goofy for me, to be honest. I mean, it wasn't bad. I still enjoyed it, but it was a little too goofy. Yeah, leaned too far into the goofy side. So I can appreciate them trying to bring out more of a horror aspect to it, because that's what the series is based in. It's a horror series. So yeah, I'm glad they leaning more into that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But yeah, like, well, Stella, bro, what got you into content creation too, bro?
Probably have to say like Kobani, Etika, Corey Kenshin, Markiplier, and especially RDC World, because just like, hey, seeing them like content create with their friends, and they still friends to this day. Because I remember watching some YouTubers in the past where just like they had a big fallout, but the fact that RDC World, is able to still make funny content and still do what they do with their friends, that's what made me want to do it.
Yeah, they really stand out for real. Like I watch them boys all the time. I ain't gonna lie. Like, man, they get me through my days a lot of time for real, man. I be just at work having one of their videos on, or they streams or something. Like they just really, they emanate like a lot of positivity, man, in the black community, the black geek community and stuff, bro. I just really feel like that group of guys, bro, like they really represent the culture well, man, and they seem like they carry themselves with a lot of respect. And of course, they not ashamed to be themselves. They just get out there, bro. They do their thing, and they ain't really worried about what nobody think. They just they know they got talent, and they not afraid to put that talent out there. I really respect that about them guys for real, bro. So like, hey man, they have my viewership anytime, man. Real talk.
Oh yeah, man. I feel like when it comes to like content groups, bro, it's always like the Three Idiots and like RDC World as like inspiration because they've been doing it for so long. And them, like you said, them boys funny, boy. Bro, they got a whole convention, bro. They got a whole convention, bro. Man, listen.
Yeah,
RDC,
I went in 20. Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, you got it. You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I went to that convention in 2023. Just had a blast. It was magical. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to go back sometime, but that was it, bro. Go ahead.
Bro, yeah, bro. That's pretty much it. But, all right. Let's get into the blue rat, bro. The blue hedgehog, bro. Let's yap about this, right? So, Scripter, we met at the Sonic Movie 3 premiere, bro. Remember that shit, bro?
Yes, sir.
Dog,
Yes, sir.
dog.
Can't forget it. Can't forget it, bro. Can't forget it, man. Man, I was gonna say that's definitely in the top 3 best theater experiences I've ever had, man. I mean, I tell you, bro, because I mean, we were about to take the roof off that place for real, bro. Like,
when I tell you, dog, when I heard you start screaming down there, and I said, you know what, fuck it. If somebody else screaming, I'ma start screaming too, bro. And when them niggas turned Supersonic, bro, and Super Shadow, bro, I lost my shit, dog. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro.
Man, who you telling, bro? Look, man, let me tell you. First off, I told my friends that I said, look, bro, I'm gonna try to contain myself. I said I'm gonna try because look, because I'm trying to see like halfway through that movie, bro. I'm sitting there trying to see, is this movie really gonna be everything I came here to see? And for a minute, I started kind of, the movie kind of had me doubting it, like kind of halfway through, right before the third act. Like when they were showing the Robotniks dancing and all that stuff, I'm like, man, okay, this movie ain't finna be on none for real, because like the Sonic movies, look, there's a lot of goofiness in the Sonic movies, and it's got charm. Don't get me wrong, like it's got charm. There's a place for it, but like especially like back in that wedding scene in the second one, bro, like I could have done without all that. I ain't even too far into that. I ain't get too far into that. But my point, yeah, it's a bit of goofiness in there, and so while I'm watching the third one, I'm in there like, man, this movie ain't finna be on none for real, bro. I was like, this movie they ain't finna do what I really came here to see, and then that boy Sonic start pressing knuckles about that Master Emerald. I'm like,
bro.
In my head, I'm like, wait a minute, bro. If he go get that thing, the movie over with. Like Super Sonic invincible. Like can't nobody check Sonic when he in that super form. So I'm like, bro, like if they let him do that, the movie over with. So I'm just like, yeah, okay. So of course he go and get it from Wade or whatever, using it as a hockey puck. I don't know why like I said, goofy.
But that was a goofy ass shit, dog.
Real talk. Like, man, this is the most powerful thing in the universe. This man knocking it through a hockey goal. I'm like, bro, all right, dog. But but when Sonic got it, bro, and the sky started getting dark and thunder, I'm like, oh yeah. I said, okay, now it's about to get. I said, okay. Now they may be about to do something, because like, bro, when he transformed, bro, I'm surprised I didn't lose it right there, bro, because that's one of the best supersonic transformations I ever seen on screen. Period.
Dog,
like
when I tell you, bro, like it's like that whole scene where Tom got his chest blown through, bro. Like after that whole dance shit, bro, like. It's like the tone changed, bro, and these niggas locked in, bro. I was on the edge of my seat, bro. Dog. Nah, Stripter, bro. Oh my god, dog. You remember when Sonic yeeted that man's shadow out the fucking arc, bro? What? He dragged him from the moon, bro. Dog. But we was going crazy, dog. We were going crazy in that theater, bro.
I was gone after that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was gone after because for a second I'm just like, wait a minute, like, and it was just how quick they did it, like how quick they showed it, bro. Because like one thing I love about this series, bro, is they do not shy away from how fast and powerful these characters really are. Sonic darted through that thing like nothing I ever seen, bro. Like, I don't think I done even seen them portray Superman as that fast, bro.
Yep,
bro. He speared that boy through the whole space station, bro. Speared that boy through that thing imminently, bro. And next thing you know, they in space. I'm just like, bro. After that, I was gone, bro. I promise. I don't even remember everything that came out of my mouth after that, bro. I can't lie. I don't even remember everything came out my mouth. Like after that, bro, I just remember like flashes, bro. Because after that, I was gone, bro. Like that's when we all started getting live and screaming, bro. Like that's when everything really started popping off, bro. Because I promise, man, I don't even remember everything. I just remember saying yes, sir, a bunch of times, bro. That's all I remember, bro. Like it just flashes, bro. I promise, just flashes, bro. But it was, yeah, that's in top 3 of one of my best theater experiences, bro. I mean, I don't even think I got that hype in Endgame, bro. Real talk.
Bruh.
I don't even think I got that hype in Endgame.
Bro, Endgame was packed, but like seeing that on stream, bro, was just hit different, bro. Dog, like, oh my god, Sonic movie 3 was that was
it was just so well made, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, how y'all felt about Sonic movie 3, Price and Rosie's to John?
I loved it.
Bro,
Who was it? I think we had the whole
amazing.
group go.
When I tell you, Paul, that was probably the loudest I've ever heard him get when we was watching that movie. Bro was hype.
Paul was hype.
Oh yeah.
You know, for a minute, all you could hear was
he was quiet.
yeah. Like
That
Paul
boy-
was losing it.
Paul was going crazy, dog. What the hell?
And when they showed the end credit scene, oh my god.
Bro, listen, bro, speaking of the end credits, bro, I was like, Metal Sonic was hype, but when I see my girl Amy, bro, Amy,
yeah,
I was like, oh, shit.
Those are the characters I wanted them to show in the movies.
You know, it's crazy because I was expecting Amy, because they kind of dropped a little tidbit at some point, like somebody was analyzing like the series, saying that what's the pretzel lady name, Maddie, yeah, they were saying that, like, you know, in different scenes, if you pay attention, she kind of teases what the next character reveal is going to be based on what she's wearing. So like at the climax of Sonic 2, she was wearing black and red, so you knew Shadow was coming next. And then and then I think in Sonic 3 at some point she was wearing pink, so that's how you knew Amy was gonna be next. But so I had seen that, so I was expecting Amy, but when they first showed Metal, bro, I was like, oh my god, like I was taken back to my Sonic Heroes days. I was like, oh my god, like, bro, they about to adapt, you know, some version of Sonic Heroes next. Yeah, like
Hero.
yeah, I was, you know, I mean, I just couldn't believe how much, bro. Like, I'll be honest, bro. From the first movie, bro, I honestly did not think this series was going to expand the way it did. Like, the first movie, I figured they were just kind of see what they had. But to see the level of passion that went into the second one, that's when I knew. I said, okay, they working on something. They trying to actually build something with this, man. Cause Metal, and for them to show Metal looked like on point, bro. Like, everybody done look so on point, you know, just throughout all 3 of these movies, bro. Like Metal looked on point. Like it kind of like reminded me of Ultron a little bit, or like Terminator or something. You know, they showed all of them like lining up surrounding Sun. Then out of nowhere, you know, here come Amy like attacking all of them, bro. It's just like after that, bro, my voice was gone at that point, bro. I couldn't believe it, because I was blown away, bro. Because like, and I never noticed that, because for a second I thought Amy was like homing attacking all of them, but when I went back and saw the clip again, I realized she was actually throwing her hammer, and then she called it back, kind of like Thor or something like that. Like, I didn't catch that the first time. Yeah. So that was live, bro. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that 4th one. Real talk,
Bro. If I hear What I'm Made Of, or like Sonic Heroes remix, anything, bro, I would lose my shit, bro. Listen,
I'm pass out.
Listen, bro, like that movie was so hyped, and that end credit scene was so hyped that I started theory crafting, bro. And I was like, damn, I need to upload this video, and like, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna upload the video, because everybody else had that same theory. I was like, bro, this some Terminator shit, bro. Amy finna come from the future, bro. We might see Silver, bro. We might see Silver and Amy from the dog.
Oh my god, I would love Silver to show up,
bro. It's so much they can do, bro. It's so much they can do in Sonic moving forward. I'm seated. I'm really seated.
Well, speaking of Metal, I got a question. Considering presumably he's gonna be the main villain of the movie, do we think we're getting like Neo Metal in some capacity?
That's,
Oh yeah.
that's what, yeah.
So I think they finna go full on Ultron, right? And I think the Metal Sonics we saw are just drones. Like we saw about what 10 of them already are drones, and the one in control is Neo Metal. Dog,
I could see that.
They cooking, bro. They
I will
cooking, dog.
scream.
They cooking, bro. I swear to God, bro. Yo, I've been ever since the first arc in IDW, right, in the comics with the Neo Metal arc. I knew that Neo Metal had what it takes to be like a big line, mainline villain of a game or a show or anything, bro. Because like he just menacing. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess Neo Metal scratches that Nozzle and Skilla-Doom itch from like the old Sprite games and all that shit. But I don't know. I just get them vibes, and hopefully Jeff Fowler is like, okay, bro, I know what I can do, and he locked the fuck in, bro. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even mind if Metal Sonic and Neo Metal is the villain for this movie and the next movie. I hope that we kind of get like a cliffhanger, right? And like this 4 and 5 is kind of like the conclusion of the live action movies, and we can have like a big ass ending with the 5th one, bro. They can cook. Because I don't see them doing like Mephiles. I don't see them doing Mephiles or like any other like the Deadly Six. Because after Neo Metal and Shadow, ain't nobody really left. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you're gonna do the Time Meter and Infinite, which I doubt they'll do.
Granted, I highly doubt they're gonna do this. I very much highly doubt they're gonna do this. Or just bring Gaia, Dark Gaia.
Dark Gaia would be like,
I would love to see Dark Gaia. Not gonna lie, I would love to see Dark Gaia. Here's the deal, bro. I still think they got a lot of material to work with. Truth be told, I think they've been very conservative with the with who they've been using, the characters they've been using. I think if they really wanted to, they could adapt Mephiles. I don't think he's super necessary right now, but I could see a 2-parter for Neo Metal. That's honestly what I wanted for Sonic 3, because I feel like I'll say this, bro. My only critique of Sonic 3 is that I feel like Shadow turned a little too easily. Like if you follow me. I feel like he turned over. Yeah, I feel like he became an ally a little too easy. Like I feel like in the original story, it's like, okay, yeah, like they had to fight a bit more before Shadow finally said, okay, yeah, I'm on the wrong side of this, and I actually need to, like this ain't what Maria will want. This ain't who I am. Like that's my only critiques. I just feel like I was expecting them to kind of extend Shadow's story a bit more, like extend his arc a bit more to where it takes more than just Sonic relenting on killing him for him to turn, which the way the movie did it wasn't like, it wasn't bad or nothing like that. Like it was still believable, it made sense, it worked, but Shadow my favorite character. I just say he my favorite, so I just with his arc, I really expected him to kind of I guess emphasize a bit more how deep his hurt really went, because I say this, the movies definitely sort of dampened the story a bit. Like they sort of they watered some stuff down, which it was still executed well if you ask me, but they definitely watered some stuff down with Maria just being caught in an explosion versus actually getting shot, and with her not having an illness. There was the games portrayed her in such a way to where you really felt Shadow's pain when he lost her in a way, because I mean, not only was she like, she just wanted to visit the Earth, but on top of that, I mean, this girl was sick. You know what I'm saying? Like she was sick, so the government then came up here and shot a sick child. You know what I'm saying? Who all she wanted to do was come down and visit the Earth, you know what I'm saying, after her condition had got managed. And so I mean, I think those are the two main elements to Shadow's story that I understand why they had to take it away for the movie, because pacing and story, but maybe if they would have done like a second part, they could have had more time to flush that kind of stuff out, but I still feel like it was executed well enough. I still really enjoyed the movie and stuff, but But yeah, they definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a two-parter for the fourth one, especially if you're talking about stuff coming from the future, man. Like there's so much they could do with that. Um, there's so much potential with that, but along with that, I do feel like they need to be careful with the concept of time travel. That can get messy when you start bringing that into stories. That can get messy real quick. Yeah, that can get messy. But I'm looking forward to what they come up with either way.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be peak. And to move on to like the main topic of the video, right? The movies are probably whatever happens in the movies affects the games. And since we own the rise and the hype of movie 3, we got Crossworlds coming up, right? And you can tell that the budget for the Sonic games have increased from these movies because Sonic Racing Crossworlds is looking thick. They got fucking SpongeBob, Avatar, Ninja Turtles, Pac-Man, Blade. Am I missing something else? What else on there? Miku,
Persona, fucking
Ichiban.
Yakuza.
Dog,
But that's
they're cooking. That's their budget, bro. Bro, Scripter, how you feel about Crossworlds, dog?
I'll be completely honest with you. When I first heard about it, I was very skeptical because I did not like Sonic Racing at all. I hated the concept of it. I was not a fan. I don't think I ever even played that game. I may have played it once and never again. Like I was not a fan of Sonic Racing at all. Because me personally, I just feel like the concept of and I think I think his name what Izuka he made a comment on this a while ago. I'm gonna come back to that, but it just like I think the concept of Sonic being in a car is just pretty ridiculous, pretty just like crazy. Like I mean, look, okay, he's the fastest thing alive on his feet, bro. Why in the world did this man need a go-kart? Why he need a car, bro?
I felt that. Yeah.
Why do he need to be in a car, bro? Like I just remember back in the day, bro. Like when me and my buddies we'd be playing like the race mode on Sonic Heroes and stuff. Man, look, these characters fast enough on their own. Like they fast enough on foot. That's their whole thing, bro. Don't nobody need to be driving no car. Like you know. So the whole thing behind Sonic Racing, I just couldn't take it serious. I'm like, why would y'all put Sonic in a car, bro? Like a car, like I do get what what they were trying to do. I get what they was going for, and and I get the concept. I get they trying to I understand it's a racing game, and that's just the format of these racing games. The peak one being Mario Kart, of course, and nothing's beating Mario Kart. By the way, Mario Kart is just it's solidified. But
oh yeah, that's goated.
Yeah, but I do feel like with this Crossworlds thing, so they have a chance to really make it. They have a chance to make it its own thing. I like that they're bringing back elements from like Riders and stuff, because Riders actually did, like Riders, Sonic Riders, that was Sonic owning like sort of his own unique identity in the racing genre. Like I liked how it didn't necessarily have to be like a foot race, but they had like these hoverboards they would kind of ride. I was like, okay, I can get with that. I can get with that. That fits Sonic's aesthetic. That fits. So I'm like, bet. What I'm saying, they bringing that back in Crossworlds, and I think that's really cool. I also, man, just from I say the I don't even know if you call them stages for the racing genre, but I'll say stages, for like the tracks, So for the tracks, in Crossworlds, man, they look magnificent. I'm not gonna lie, like they look magnificently done. Like like whoever designed the tracks, in this game, I think like I said, like how Avant, you were saying how the budget increased. You can definitely tell that everything looks visually just stunning. Not gonna lie, and I'm just the visuals. I'm just looking forward just to seeing how how well they hold up as you're going through each track and stuff, bro. Like it just really looks like they're trying to do something unique. Seems like they're trying to take everything a step further. Like they're trying to go to the next level from Sonic Racing, which I can appreciate. I can appreciate them trying to do something new something fresh, while still sticking to, you know, the formula that they're used to at this point, which, you know, is cool. Like I say, so I'm looking forward to it like everybody else, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it like everybody else. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yes, sir, bro. Yo, that beta next weekend, bro. Now that shit gonna pop off, bro. But to back up on like what you said about the stages, bro, it's insane to me that this game is looking like closer to almost a Generations 2 with these stage selections, because in the last trailer we got like the modern era, 3 stages from the modern era, and we had a superstar stage, we had white space, and we have what's the last one? Shit, what's the other one? Chronos. We had Chronos. So like they cooking. They bro. I don't know what sauce. Listen, if they cooking like this for the racing spinoff, right? And this is still a spinoff, and this game has, not only was this game developed on Unreal Engine 5, but this game has crossplay. Not Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 don't even have crossplay, and that game sold over 1 million copies at launch. What Sega got some fire under their ass, didn't they? Lit some fire under their ass, cause they cooking, boy. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. Yo, Bad Price, man, how you feel about these recent events for everything we got from the news, right? Because we've been yapping about it all week, but how you feel about everything? What's your concrete thoughts, Price?
So you're talking about like all the new shit that's been revealed entirely, or like what?
Yeah, like Gamescom stuff, the crossplay, all that.
First of all, I just want to say I love that they're gonna have the crossplay in the beta, so that way you can really see how the crossplay is gonna, you know, handle. Because that's probably the biggest thing we're gonna have to worry about with this game. Because most of the time games do have crossplay and it's just not great. So this is gonna be like a big like test to see how it's really gonna be. And then I love the stage selections that we've got recently. Like I absolutely love that this Superstars track is the entire like North Star Islands. Like I think that's cool as fuck.
But I want to Angel
continuity too.
Oh yeah.
Some of those like stages they've been showing on like Twitter and shit, like oh man, like I absolutely love cyberspace. Like cyberspace looks so fucking fun.
Oh yeah, bro. I think cyberspace and digital circuit gonna be the Crossworlds I pick each time I'm in the lead, bro. I don't think I'll pick anything else, because them, bro, the stages just look tough. And then we have original stages here that look crazy, bro. We got like aqua forest and stuff like that, bro. Like, bro, I don't know what the hell going on. I really don't. Man, Rosies, how you feeling, dog?
Man, I really want this game out already. Like, all the shit that they've put into it, like, and we don't even have like the last crossover or whatever.
Yeah, like we don't even have all the DLCs revealed.
We don't even know,
shit.
bro. That's the crazy part. We don't even know
still
that
have like a
last
handful
one.
of tracks we still don't even know. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Because I counted today. There's 10. We was looking at the gameplay today, and there's 10 Grand Prix in the game. We ain't seen it all. We have not seen it.
There's so much that I haven't shown yet. I'm just I need it now.
Bro, man, it's just peak, bro. It's peak. Coming from the Riders veteran, right? The Riders veteran here, bro. How do you feel, bro? Mr. Riders, man, Stello, Audrey 16.
It's all it's crazy. But, you know, I finally get to see. First of all, I wanted to say this. I predicted Pac-Man because, granted, I was just. The fact that they were showing Pac-Man when I was at work, I was just super excited. A little kid looked at me, was like, why is it? I wasn't jumping up and down, but I was just like motioning up like I was jumping up and down, and then the little kid was just looking at me like, what is this guy doing right now?
What's this dude? What? Jumping up and down? Like,
that's how it be. That's how it be, for real. That's how it be.
But the fact that Pac-Man is in the game, and then, you know, Gamescom, you know, just happened, and I actually, you know, like what you said, we get like 10 tracks in the game, and, you know, and I'm pretty sure I remember them saying something like, hey, how you can able to customize your own Grand Prix. So that's a lot of replay value. So you won't just have to constantly just play through the Grand Prix. Then plus just like we get to finally see some riders gameplay. Well, you know, from the extreme gear. You know what? This extreme gear is looking great. I'm picking nothing but the board, and also I do like the interactions with all the characters, like especially like with Wave and Shadow, where Wave was over here saying like you still run around them old, that old ass extreme gear and shit, and like that's funny, but also what just like what Price said, I'm glad that this game's having crossplay out so it can test the servers, saying that like, hey, can we handle PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and PC? See if we need to do something before the game launch. Because after this open beta test, shoot, we're really gonna have 2 weeks until the game come out. So I'm kind of glad that they doing this open beta test to see, you know, what they can handle, what can they improve, and you know, just get a little bit more feedback on the community, see if things need to be tweaked or not.
Sure, yes, sir, bro. Hey, I don't know. I might be one of the biggest Crossworlds glazers, but like, bro, fact that I think I wouldn't be this excited if the extreme gear wasn't here. But the fact that they are, good buddy, I'm gonna smoke everybody in this call. Everybody in the chat. I want to smoke, buddy.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Yo,
Yeah.
Major
Well,
in the
I
chat.
got a question regarding the Riders love real quick. Sorry for cutting you off.
Oh, no,
We know we got like the boards and we got the Babylon Rogues, right? And then we have White Cave, and then seemingly from the Tales tube we have Metropolis Speedway from Free Riders. Do we think we're getting something from Zero Gravity?
Ooh. And welcome on in, Jason. Thank you so much for the
we
follow.
got Riders and Free Riders. So like it would only make sense for there to be something for Zero Gravity too.
I believe.
I don't know what it'd be because I've never played it, but like that's more for you two.
So, before I get into that topic, Major in the chat asked a question for everybody in the podcast. He said, "Who is Pac-Man? Do y'all know who Pac-Man is?" And and Jason, thank you so much for the follow. But I honestly think the track that we're gonna get is gonna be that water stage from Zero Gravity. You know what I'm talking about, John?
Yes, Aquarium Palace or
Right.
something like that.
I
I
think
can pull it up right now.
I think we get I feel like that's the most iconic Zero Gravity stage, right? Because other than that, I don't remember that much. Unless it's like
Or I say is that then the city where you had to run around the robots in, or I would love to see this, the Gigan Rocks.
Oh wait, I didn't think about Gigan Rocks. Wait.
Are you talking about Aquatic Capital? Because that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Capital.
You know what I'm surprised we haven't seen yet for
What?
the original Riders? I'm surprised we haven't seen Metal City.
That's
Where is my
goal?
Where is my Metal City?
Where is my goal at, bro? I do anything for my map, bro.
Because I've been sitting here thinking, like, when are they showing Metal City? That's only the most iconic track.
Like that is the most iconic track in all the Sonic Rider game. Even though it didn't really, it was like a different version of it in like Zero Gravity. You can definitely tell like, hey, this was based off Metal City. Even when Free Riders, when I was playing it, they literally brought over Metal City.
Bro. Dog. Bro. I need it, bro. I need Metal City, bro. I do anything, bro. Anything, bro. Bro, scripters. That's a good time. That's a good thing. What stage or track do you want to see recreated in Crossworlds?
Bro, no cap. I'm gonna tell you, man. It's been so long since I played Riders, bro. I don't even know if I got Riders, bro. But I will say, bro, I believe I remember the iconicity around Metal City.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Cause I mean, I just say, bro, and here's the deal, like, cause with us Sonic fans, bro, whatever they bring back, we gonna eat up is the truth. Cause
Yes,
like
sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's just been how it has been, bro. With this Sonic resurgence, bro, them paying homage to the past and stuff, bro. Like whatever they bring back, we gonna eat up, bro. And I mean, I tell you, bro, the board was enough for me. When I seen the board, I was like, okay, now they starting to understand. They starting to listen. See, they starting to, you know what I'm saying? Like they starting to feel us a little bit. They starting to they know what we want now. They know what we want, you know, for
They understand it now, bro. They understand.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about the dark ages of this friend. I don't want to go there right now. I don't want to go there. But I just want to say for a while, it's just like, bro, there was some smoke and mirrors, some confusion. We thought the franchise was gonna die, but man, bro. But with this turnaround, bro, and with Crossworlds specifically, man. I mean, whatever they bring back from Riders, from Zero Gravity. I honestly didn't even get a chance to play Zero Gravity, bro. I wanted to, but like I played the first Sonic Riders. I didn't get a chance to play Zero Gravity, but man, whatever they bring back from that era, bro, because that's arguably early 2000s era. That's when Sonic games was really at their peak, arguably. That's when I remember having the most fun with them. So whatever they bring back, man, you know, it's gonna be an homage to the fans who were growing up, you know, at that time. Because see, the fans who were playing these games at that time in early 2000s, like from I want to say 2000 2009 or something like that, bro. Like if you were there, you get it. Like the people who jumping on now, like, you know, you gonna get it in your own way. You know, you got your own, Sonic, you know, Sonic gonna resonate with you in his own way, But for us who've been here, bro, it's like I feel just revived, bro.
On God,
like I just feel, real talk. Like I feel revived, bro. I'm just like, it just feels like it's a renaissance or something, bro. I'm like, okay, now they starting to get back in their bag and start to take this series seriously again, cause for a little bit I was just like, man, I had to check out for a little. I like, man, I don't know what they doing with some of this stuff, man. Some of these games coming out, I said, I don't know what they doing, but now, bro, I'm man.
They understand it now.
Yeah. Whatever they bring back from that era, bro. And I do feel like they you know, there's some stuff to still keep in mind with bringing stuff back. But whatever they decide to bring back, you know, from that era when Sonic was arguably like Sonic wasn't afraid of his identity in that era. I feel like we went through a segment of time where it was almost like they was afraid to just let Sonic be Sonic, bro.
Yep.
And that's what I took the biggest issue with. I was like, now, hold on, bro. Like, you know, forget about all these other game characters that y'all trying to compete with. Sonic ain't got no competition. That's what y'all need to understand. That's the mentality that Sonic team need to understand. That Sonic ain't got no competition. You know, he ain't got no competition unless you put competition there, unless you thinking about that in your mind. See, if you think in mind that you got to compete with somebody, well, then you start trying to do stuff that you think, you know, fans want to see or want to hear or want to. No, you just focus on what you got in front of you here. Now look at what worked in the past. See what I'm saying? Look at what, because they released so many. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They released so many Sonic games early 2000, bro. I didn't even hear about half of them. There was like half of them got released on like handhelds. Like
you talk about like them shit like Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice and Shadow Crystal and shit like that.
Yeah. Like all them games got released on like DS and game, but there was so many Sonic games I ain't hear about, bro. I'm like, man, God, like, man, just like, bro, I don't even think I had the stuff to play that stuff on, bro. Like they were releasing all kind of stuff that I ain't found out about till later, bro. But like, people were playing it. Like there were I believe each of these games had some type of like like cult following, bro. Like like people still remember that stuff today. Like people who grew up in that era, bro, still remember those games, bro. And so they need to, you know, just continue to, which I think they realize, and they need to continue to remember that like there's a legacy here that y'all can pull from, man. Like there's that you got a whole. You got a whole legion of fans that got history with this character, man. Like, he ain't just for the 90s no more. You got people in the early 2000s who are adults now, man. You know, you got people who here and they you know, they want to see this character continue to reach his full potential, you know. And so hey, it's time to, you know, keep cooking, get cooking, you know, like so. I mean, bro, you know, I'm all for them, you know, bringing stuff back and showing the fans that, hey, yeah, we hear you, we see you, we know this is what you've been missing, you know, and we gonna get Sonic back to where he need to be. But they honestly need to be bolder, bro. Because I said it, bro. Because I said it because again, Sonic ain't got. I said Sonic.
Let them niggas know.
Sonic ain't got no competition. That's how you got. That's how they got to think. Sonic ain't got no competition. Who is Mario? They keep trying to talk about Sonic and Mario. Who is Mario? No, like who is Mario? No, like hey,
for the bits.
when we in Sonic World, hey, we don't know who Mario is. When we look, whatever world you want to say Sonic in, Green Hill or Mobius, whatever you want to say. Right now, we look. Wherever he at, Seaside here, wherever. You know, we all know the Earth. We all know Sonic Earth. The continuity with that is a little tricky. They want first they saying there's humans on the Earth, then they saying ain't no human. You know, it's a lot.
Now we got humans again. Hey, I don't know what the hell they be going on, but they be.
Oh,
bro, it was so man. I when I heard that, bro, I was just like, man, wait a minute. So they. I like, bro. They don't even know whether humans live on the. They don't even know whether the planet Sonic is occupied by humans or not. No, I think his name Takashi. First name Takashi. I just call him Izuka. Izuka. Yeah. In one interview, he was like, yeah, man. So one half of the Earth ain't humans, but the other half populated with humans.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute. So in Unleashed, that was the side that was populated with humans, but then in Heroes or something like that, ain't no humans on that side. I'm like, bro, that must be that's gonna be a big planet then, bro.
Bro, they trying to fix it now. They trying to fix up the lore now, bro. I think they said like the animals live on the islands and the humans live on the big continents, but we still haven't seen them like together yet, like just as a society, because the IDW comics are being shy about the humans, and we still ain't seen them in the bro. Like how Dragon Ball got, like Mikey said in the chat, like how Dragon Ball got dinosaurs and shit. Yeah, that's the ideal world for Sonic, because you know Dragon Ball has animal people in them too. Like they have like wolf people and all that shit. So that's how it should be. But you, like you said, they need to be a little bit more bolder, bro. They need to. They playing it safe, right? I actually sat down with the Goat Chow mix last weekend, and then we was playing his new game Star Garden, and we was talking about what we wanted for Sonic, and I was like, man, they just safe, bro. They just I hate that, like they playing it so safe because they don't wanna stretch that, like that creative that creativity that they had in the Dark Era with like giving Sonic a sword and shit and all that. They don't want to do that because they scared they're gonna fuck it up. But I need it back, bro. I don't need that safeness no more, bro. I need it, like you said, I need to be bolder. I really do. And hopefully that's a good thing. That's a good way to segue into our next topic, right? Our next topic. Yo, Rosie's Price. I'm gonna let y'all start this off, bro. What do you think is next after Crossworlds, bro?
That's a good question.
First thing that comes to mind is probably a sequel to Frontiers. That's like the thing that jumps to me instantly.
Oh yeah. I honestly,
yeah.
I think whatever we get next from for Sonic, right? It's either gonna be a remake or it's gonna be a full game, right? And maybe they might give us a remake, and so the next new game, the next mainline game, will be around the release of movie 4. But what year did Sonic Frontiers come out again? What year?
2022. Yeah.
Damn. So 2022, we ain't had a mainline Sonic game since then. It is 2025. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, it gotta be next, bro. So
It's been a minute.
for me, honestly, I know I've been saying this for a long time, but I hope that rumor about the Sonic Heroes remake is true.
Oh man.
Yes.
Man, I would die, bro. You wanna know something? No, look, I ain't even gonna have a chance to play that game, bro. I'm gonna have a heart attack on the spot. I promise, bro. That's
Real.
that's my favorite one. That's my favorite Sonic game is Heroes, bro. It like it's the second one I ever played. The first, because I believe if I remember right, I played like the very first one first, because like my grandma had got me like the Mega Collection, and that's crazy enough, that's actually how I got introduced to Sonic, was like through my grandma buying me the Mega Collection. That was the first Sonic anything I ever played, and I played the first one. I was like, yeah, okay, it's okay, and then I went to I went to summer camp, bro. I was at the Boys and Girls Club, like 7 years old, bro. Seen a group of people playing Heroes, bro. We was on the egg. They was on like the egg fleet or egg.
That's my stage right there. That's my stage. That's my stage.
They was on the Egg Hawk boss fight, bro, and somebody handed me the controller, and they were like, "Man, you can't beat Egg Hawk, bro. You can't beat Egg Hawk." And I beat him. I started homing attacking. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just started hitting A. It was on the GameCube, bro. Started hitting A over and over. Sonic bouncing across, hitting the thing on all sides, and bro, I'm just homing attacking over and over again, bro. Like, yeah, that's the first Sonic boss I ever played, bro. Like, and since then, Heroes been my game, bro. Like, I could plug that game up now, play it for hours, bro. Like, Hero, to me personally, I mean, that's to this date the best Sonic game ever made. Just the gameplay design choices, the team dynamic, you switch between, each character is vital in some way. Like, and you got 4 teams you can work with, of course. I originally I enjoyed playing this team Sonic the most, because I just really enjoyed their dynamic, but all of them got a great dynamic, Team Dark, Team Rose, Team Chaotic, all of them got a great dynamic. Man, and I mean, you ask me, that's back when developers actually had the time to truly optimize games, man.
Yeah.
And it wasn't about just trying to rush something out like that. You actually had time to sit in the studio and cook something, bro, that just based around player experience. Like, that game was truly based around player experience. And it felt like, as you playing it, bro, it feels like, okay, there's intent behind this. Like, they want you to think a certain way when you're playing as these different characters, and when you switch, like, they want you to actually think about what you're doing. Okay, well, who gonna be best to handle this scenario? You got either, you got a bunch of Batniks or Eggman robots running at you. Okay, you can either go in with Knuckles, and Knuckles might be the ideal choice of a bunch of them running at you, or you can fly over them with Tails and just evade them completely, or you can just dash through them with Sonic. That might not be the best approach, because some of them guys had shields, and Sonic didn't do too well with shields unless you use a tornado on them or something. Now, he can take them away with the tornado, but it's a lot of ways to approach that game gave you a lot of ways to approach problems, you see. And that's what I miss about Sonic games, bro. It's like, they used to have versatility in the way you could think about approaching a problem. Like, nowadays just kind of seem like, okay, well, you just dash straight through and get to the end quick as possible. You ain't really got to think too much. Now, I will say Shadow Generations is kind of working on that. They kind of worked on that a bit. Frontiers 2 hit, well, not Frontiers 2, but Frontiers hit on that too. Both of them, I feel like they kind of start leaning back towards, actually making the player think again, like, about what they doing, especially Shadow Generations. Like, you ask me, Shadow Generations took everything that worked well in Frontiers and just polished it up and optimized it so well, man. And they actually, you actually do have to think about what you're doing, because I do remember a time when, some of them Sonic games, like, you know, I don't want to call no names. 'Cause I don't know, some people may have a favorite game, or so I don't want to call no name. But it's just I can think of one Sonic game in particular that I'm just sitting here playing. I'm like, man, this too easy. Like I ain't even got to. Yeah.
Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors.
Yeah. Hey, you said it, not me, bro. But you know, it's like, hey,
That's
man,
a Stello favorite game, man. That's his favorite game.
Colors.
Way too easy.
Yeah, I mean, I just say playing it, man. I'm just sitting there like, well, who did they make this game? Like, what did they
It's
make
for
this game
they
for?
said
Like,
the babies.
yeah, like 5-year-old, like toddler. Like, man, who did they make this game for? Like, I was, you know, man, yeah, I couldn't get through those, man. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't even get through those. 'Cause you ain't even gotta think about what you're doing. Just move, and you'll get there. You know, I miss when Sonic games didn't really hold your hand. They just kind of, hey, like here's how you move, here's how you homie attack. Now sink or swim, you know, figure it out. You know, because Heroes, man, was like Heroes did not care about your well-being at all. With Heroes, man, if you got hit, man, and you was by like a cliff or something, you fell off that thing, like ain't no recovery, ain't no coming back, ain't no like you better, if you don't switch to Tails or Rouge or somebody real quick, you gone, bro. You gone. Ain't no, you know, you better pray as a section where you can afford to lose a character for a second and you know and then come back in a later section. But if it ain't that, no, you gone, bro. You gone. I miss that kind of stuff. Most of it used to frustrate me, and I used to kind of, you know, get a little, you know, I used to get a little upset. I'm like, man, what? Like, you know, but I appreciate that, because that's back when these games, like, they were just flat out, hey, like, this a game, bro. You the one in control. If you die, it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, they held you accountable for how well you were playing, and you know, and I feel like that's the sort of challenge that, you know, Sonic needs to keep that up, bro. Because I mean, I just feel like too many games nowadays, bro. It's too automated. They hold your hand too much.
Yeah,
They
most
take
definitely.
you through everything. You know, as gaming became more mainstream, bro. It's like now they got all these, like, everything just holds your hand. They don't let you. They don't allow for enough player expression. Like, man, I want to feel like I'm in control of this thing, and I actually need to, you know, think about what I'm doing before I just do something. You know, so I mean, yeah, but just to stay on topic, it's like, yeah, Heroes did that well. I want to say the adventure games also did that well. You know, they gave you
Unleash did it too.
Oh yeah, absolute, bro, man. Absolutely, yeah. Unleash was, man. I can talk about Unleash all day. I ain't gonna talk about Unleash right now. I say, man. And I say, man. Yeah, man. Them games, them early 2000 Sonic games, man. They got it. Like, they weren't afraid to just be games, bro, and say, hey, yeah, man. Like, we gonna trust the player to make the best decision with whatever they come across. Man, I mean, I tell you, them Werehog stage.
It took actual skill, you know. It took, like, that's one thing people seem to forget on Twitter, that, like, games, you have to be good at a game, and to be like, to master a game, you have to learn a game. And niggas they so into, like, they so into, like, just picking up the controller and being good at the game already, and it pisses me off, bro. Like, I hate now that it's an era of, like, gaming where people say that hard games are bad, bro. It's like, what? Just because it got a learning curve don't mean it's bad. And, bro, it's
man, what you here for? Like, that's my question. What you here for? Like, this the industry. Like, this week, man. You know how many controllers I done thrown as a kid, bro. Like, that's part of it, man. That's part of it, bro. You gotta, yeah, man. You gonna make you want to throw your controller, but hey, that's get better. Learn how to pay attention to what you're doing. You know, like,
Exactly.
man, so I can't understand that mentality at all. Just because the game hard. People be whining too much, bro. Like, man, stop. Hey, man, look, this game trying to teach you something about life, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're gonna have unexpected stuff pop up, show up, and you ain't gonna know how to handle it. And man, you gotta think outside the box and use everything that you got, bro.
Yeah.
You be surprised how many problems I done solved in a game I just sat down. I took a break. I said, hold on, man. Now there's some stuff I'm not thinking about here. There's some resources I got that I hadn't utilized yet. Like prime example in Sonic Frontiers, I was in that Giganto fight. Now I'm recording, so like look, when I'm recording, because I'm trying to entertain and I'm talking, I don't always, consider all the game's mechanics because I'm so busy trying to entertain. So, to some degree, I'm just kind of using just the first thing to come to my mind and just going at that over and over, trying to finish a level or a mission or whatever. But for this Giganto fight, man, I mean, this guy, he's the first boss of the game. I mean, this guy knocking me around the whole island. I'm like, Sonic, this shouldn't be happening. So and it's not that Sonic taking damage, he invincible in the super form. So it's like I just keep running out of rings. You got to end the fight fast. That's the thing about the super form fights. You got to end them fast before you run out of rings. And I couldn't end the fight fast enough. I mean, there was a point I literally got this man down to he had like 5% health left. And I ran out of my last ring at that last second, bro. And I about passed out, bro. Right,
bro, you punching the out, when you?
The real bro, let me tell you, bro. If you go back and see it in that video, there's a moment where you just hear me breathing hard, bro. Because I wasn't doing face cam at that point. There's a point you just hear me breathing hard, bro. I'm like, man, this fight, bro. I was on the ground, bro. Because I had been at this for like over like an hour or two, bro. I had been at this for like 2. I was on the ground just breathing, bro. And I'm like, I said in my mic, I was like, bro, I gotta come back to this later. I said I gotta come back later, and I kid you not, bro. It took like 5 days before I beat him because I took like a break. I came back the next day and tried to do it, still couldn't do it. So then I took another break, took a 3-day break, and I was thinking, I said, now hold on, bro, because I got to get the video done. I can't just keep recording this fight forever. I'm like, okay, man, now there's I'm sitting there thinking to myself that there's got to be something I'm not thinking about with this fight, bro. Now this game then gave me all these different mechanics you can use with Sonic. This got to be, at least at that point to this date, there's got to be this out of any other Sonic game. This game got to have the most depth as far as like the combat and all that. It's got to have the most depth out of any other Sonic game that's been made, at least as far as I know. So there's something I'm not thinking about. And it hit me. I was like, wait a minute, bro. Because what kept killing me was the fact that like when he tried to like eat you, and like you gotta like mash square real quick to get out of it. I'm thinking about, I'm like, okay, bro, now wait a minute. Now I'm letting him, because he like claps you in his hand and then like, try to get you in between his teeth to eat you, whatever. I'm like, now wait a minute.
Yeah.
There might be a way that, because the game gave you a counter. I said, maybe I can counter that claps, when he tried to clap. Maybe I can counter that. Now the game didn't tell me that. Again, the game didn't tell me that. Game said, okay, like, hey, the game trusted me to know the rules and actually think about what I'm doing. So I said, okay, let me go back and see for this last recording. Let me go back and see if I can counter this claps move that this dude do with his hands, bro. And I tell you, man, in the middle, when I realized I could counter that, bro, I lost it, bro. I'm like, I said, that's what's been holding me up this entire time, bro. Man, after that, I had the boss fight on lock, bro. Like, I beat him that day, man. You can go see it. It's on the channel. I beat him that day, bro. And when I tell you, man, that I got so hyped, bro. It was the same level of hype I had in Sonic 3, bro. Because I was like, man, I was on this thing for 4 to 5 days, man. Like, bro.
That's like them Kingdom Hearts. That's them Kingdom Hearts battle battles for me, bro. I used to do that. I used to get stuck with them motherfuckers for days, bro.
Real talk. I think, yeah, bro. I think I hadn't even really leveled Sonic up as much as he could have been, so I wasn't quite as strong as I should have been going into the fight. I think that's part of what kind of held me back too. But man, when I beat him, bro, I felt like, man, I said, okay, yeah, now this how a Super Sonic fight should be, bro. But all the point being is that, there was something I hadn't thought about. And so like the thing with people, people need to embrace that about games, bro. That games actually make you think about strategy, make you think about how to approach stuff, man. Because sometimes, a direct approach ain't always the answer. Sometimes you need a bit more finesse. Sometimes you actually need to, get outside your way of thinking and consider looking at this another way. You know, I mean, that's just problem solving, bro. That's a life skill. You know, games teach us that kind of stuff, bro. You know, they
Yep.
teach us that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you spin for real.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But,
Definitely.
man, yeah, that. Mm-hmm.
But like, man, like shit, you hit it on the head. I ain't gonna hold you, scripted. You hit it on the head. Of how I felt about modern gaming. But Stella, bro, what you gotta say? You been trying to say something?
No, just like how he was just saying with the, you know, how like basically he did hit it on the head where it's just like, hey, you know, I like games that like don't really necessarily hold your hand. It makes you think. So like with him, with the whole parry system with Giganto, you know, when the DLC came out, I was just like, you know, when we had to go do that little boss rush phase or to fight the final boss of the DLC, I was just like, bro, why? Now, granted, at this point in time, I knew everything, and I was just like, why is this so hard? Why am I running out of rings fast and everything? But I had to think like, hey, I have to use my parry more, because when you was playing through the game normally, you didn't really have to use the parry. In the DLC, they literally had to make you use that parry.
Boy,
if you
that
wanted
DLC something else, but
to. Oh yeah, and then also the platforming. You need to know when to stop, when to jump, and everything. Like,
Oh yeah, man.
Like, cause they're yeah. But I agree with Jesus Acer, because I don't necessarily want a game to hold my hand. That's why I was having a problem with Pokemon at some point, because just like, hey, you know, Pokemon ain't like what it used to be in like a Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald, Soul Silver, and all that. You had to get out the mud. You had to think about what you was doing, and everything. But now, like Sun and Moon, Scarlet and Violet, and all that, they hold your hands. But luckily, it looked like they starting to get away from that and actually like doing like the legend games, like Legend of Arceus, where they don't hold your hand. You gotta like get it out the mud and stuff. So yeah, Acer definitely hit on the.
you keep saying Ace. You talking about scripted?
I mean, my bad. My brain
You good,
looked
bro?
at that. Yeah.
That nigga talking about the
you
computer. He talking about the Ace and Fire Nitro.
Acer some good computers though, bro. Acer some good computers. Them things hold up for Acer, bro. For real, that's a good computer.
And they got some good monitors. But yeah, like one more thing I gotta say is that still to this day, because I remember I had to like step away right quick. I remember hearing Avon and you talking about like, hey, how people say some games are hard. To this day, I remember Avon telling me something like a long time back where people said Sonic Riders was hard as hell. And I'm thinking, when I was playing the game as a kid, like, I didn't think it was hard. What the fuck are they talking about? But apparently they found it hard, and I was just like, how do you find Sonic Riders hard? I don't see how you find that game hard. I like it. So,
Bro, there's a lot of people who think Sonic Riders it's like there's too much mechanics and it's too hard, bro. Like they say it's bad level design because the game is hard. Nigga, no, nigga, lock in, bro. Lock skill issue, bro. Lock the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like people just babies now, bro. They babies. Like, they wouldn't survive. They would not survive Kingdom Hearts 2 data battles. You know what I'm saying, bro? They would not.
hold on. They wouldn't even survive Kingdom Hearts 3 data battles either.
Yeah, it's because gaming became so mainstream now, bro. Gaming used to be more of a niche culture where only certain people play a game, but ever since it's gone mainstream, man, they just, you know, everything's about artistic direction, and they only concerned about, you know, just how visually stunning everything looks, and a lot of games feel soulless now, bro. Like man, games used to have substance in them, man, when you actually feel the heart behind the developers and stuff, man. You know, you could actually, you know, you felt like this was a passion project for somebody, like somebody working on it. This was a passion project, man. I mean, from all them old games, bro, man, from Halo to the old Call of Duties. I mean, like you could just feel the soul in those, man. Like, you know, I'm sure there's others too. I done heard good things about like Mass Effect and all that. Like, it's tons of old series, man. Uh, I mean, you know, back when gaming was more of a niche, you know,
Yes,
type of
sir.
genre, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, but with mainstream, I mean, that's, I mean, but you still have developers putting heart into things. I mean, you got a lot of indie developers now that are putting a lot of heart into games and stuff that, you know, that ain't just trying to, you know, make sales and just monetize everything like a lot of these corporations do. You know what I mean? And a lot of time, man, these indie developers, man, I tell you, bro. Lot of times, man, honestly, they stuff be better than the AAA stuff. I mean, I promise,
Oh
man.
God,
You
like,
play.
Oh yeah.
bro. Speaking
Yeah.
of indie, bro. Speaking of indie. So my boy, Chow Mix, bro. I don't know if y'all heard about Chow Mix. Y'all, that's the goat, bro. Go. I'm gonna glaze my boy. That's my goat. But Chow Mix is working on a game, right, called Star Garden. And so Star Garden is inspired by like Kirby Air Ride and like Sonic Riders and like the Chow Garden, right? And when you play it, bro, it has the movement of a Sonic game, bro. And you like, damn, where has this been at for years? But even the Loomies, the Star Garden part, the Chow Garden part of the game, bro, you be like, damn, Sega, why haven't we got a Chow Garden yet? Bro, it's indie, bro. Like, he told me he developing this shit himself, and it's 10 times better than what Sega's did with the Childs, or it's more mechanics than what Kirby Air Riders will have when they come out in November, bro. Like you said, Scripter, bro, indie developers be cooking.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, I think 'cause they don't have no reins on me. Like they don't have, you know, these, you know, they don't have no corporate overlords, you know, telling them what they can and can't have. And no, it's just some, because I feel like indie developers understand gaming on a more fundamental level, man. Like, because they are gamers. Like they are, yeah, they are fans of games, so they know what gamers are looking for, and that they're not just trying to sell something. They're actually trying to give you an experience. And even if the game is hard, honestly, I feel like if a game is well designed, well optimized, if it's hard, that should make you want to go back to it even more. That should make you want to play it even more, make you want to figure it out, you know.
And master the game.
Mm-hmm.
Learn the game and shit, bro. That's what it should do, you know. Instead of being like a crybaby, be like, it's too hard. I'm not gonna play Sonic Riders again. Like,
I don't say people thought that was hard either, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't say people thought that was hard too. That game wasn't that hard.
it wasn't, bro. Not for real. Not really. They just be tripping. Honestly, tripping, bro. So, oh yeah, another thing I forgot. Just we moved past Crossworlds, bro. Has everybody seen the anime teaser for Crossworlds?
Yep.
I don't think I done seen it. I may have. I'm trying.
Oh, let me see you. Let me see you.
I might have.
You got a trailer right quick, bro. This teaser, bro. Like, Crypto, you might get hyped, bro. We need your live reaction for this right here in the podcast, bro. Cause like, dog, this shit. I seen this shit yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day? Yeah, it was yesterday, bro. I damn near lost my mind, bro. I watched this shit like 10 times before I went back to work, bro. Like, I was in the middle of work, just standing there, like, bro, what the fuck? Here you go, right here for. Oh yeah, Rosie, you gonna love this shit too, bro. I gotta hear y'all reaction to this shit, bro. But yeah, bro, this anime is proof. If y'all haven't seen the anime, anybody in the chat who haven't seen the anime teaser in the chat, bro, this anime is proof that like they putting they foot in it, bro. Like when there's a saying, right? When people got some good ass food, they say, "Damn, you put your foot in this shit." Sega put their foot in this shit, bro. I'm
watching it now.
Bro's
see
order
your light
farming
chat.
already.
Shadow got a Batmobile. What the world that man got? This man got a Batmobile.
That shit crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, this hard.
Bro went to sit in his car, just sit in the oil
I
farm
wouldn't
on the way
mind
down.
I would not mind a show done in this style. Like a Sonic show done in this style would cook for real.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. That's man. Yo, yeah, bro. That was clean, bro. That was. I mean, you know, Shadow my character piece. So anything Shadow. Yeah, I'm anything Shadow related. I'm down for, bro. Like
My
anything.
boy
You know,
said
yeah,
day
bro.
one, if it's Shadow, bruh, I'm in there.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, but that was hard, bro. That was man. Honestly, bro, I really would not mind. Because I mean, even back when they were doing Dark Beginnings and they were releasing that, man, like
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, that animation style was so pristine, bro. Like it, yeah, I mean, it captured the aesthetic of the world near perfectly, man. Like if they were to, if Sega or wanted to put forth the funds, man, fans would eat up a show like like an actual show with serious themes around it in that style, bro. Man, fans would eat that up, bro. Like no questions asked. Like because I feel like that's just something that's just money laying on the table that they
Oh,
just
yeah.
hadn't they just not embracing yet. They just not jumping on that, bro. That's money on the table, bro.
Mhm.
Like because look, I look. Maybe this is a little off topic. I don't know how y'all felt about Sonic Prime, but I wasn't feeling that. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't feeling that.
That shit was Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Me,
Didn't bother to watch it.
me and Avon was watching that shit on the couch when it was releasing, and we were just like, at first we were just like, okay, and then the more and more it kept going on, we was just like, what the fuck?
Like, what the hell? bro, Price, Roses, how you feel about that shit, man?
What about Sonic Prime?
Uh-huh.
It was alright. It's not the best thing, but it also wasn't terrible either. Like, it had potential.
It definitely did.
You want to
but-
know what that show? You want to know what that show really reminded me, bro? I felt like I was watching Backyardigans in Sonic style, bro. That real talk.
Oh my
I felt like I was watching
Backyardigans is
bro.
wild.
Like,
Oh,
real
Now
talk, bro.
I can't unsee it
Like,
now.
No, bro, because I'm just like, man, it is supposed to be like a Disney Junior show. Like it's a Nick Junior. Like,
that shit was
like,
also damn.
Why are you playing? Why are you playing? It's actually on Nickelodeon right now.
Bro, that shit was
Man,
shit was we're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship.
Yeah,
Going
some
through
little
the
Einstein.
skies, little Einstein. That's what type of shit it was on, bro.
Yeah, bro, I just could not. Like, it's like, bro, when they don't take when they don't take their audience seriously enough like that, bro. When they don't audience to actually be able to like, first off, because the writing in that thing was so repetitive. I almost pulled my eyes out at how repetitive the writing was, bro. Just how, bro, like I really, bro, almost like pulled my eyes or my hair out or something. I'm like, dude, like, okay, I get it. Like you don't have to keep repeating the same thing, or like Sonic got to keep repeating the fact that his friends are trapped in another dimension. I said, okay, y'all, like we get it. Like you ain't got to keep saying that in every episode. Like, bro, like that. It's just like at some point, I don't know how I watched that show long as I did, bro. I think I got like I don't know. I may have got a few episodes in, but and what really made me stop was what they did to that that so-called Metal Sonic they did. That's what really made me stop. When they
Chaos
did that, I'm like,
Sonic? Oh yeah,
yeah,
bro.
whatever that was. When they did that, bro, I was like, okay, yeah, that's enough of this. I said, y'all finna play with metal name like that? Yeah, no, we ain't. I turned it off that day, bro. Ain't went back since. I don't even remember what that thing was called, bro. I don't even remember what they called that thing, but it was
Chaos.
yeah, Chaos Sonic.
Chaos
It was
Sonic, yeah.
yeah, it was some I don't know knockoff version of Metal. So I'm like, bro, if you gonna do Metal Sonic, bro, do Metal Sonic. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's you just gonna wind up making fans like. But that's some Marvel type. That's something Marvel would do. Marvel play with their fans like that. Y'all y'all can't afford to play with y'all fans like that. It's like y'all can't afford. No, Marvel can't even afford it at this point, bro. Don't play with us, man. Don't play with us like that. I still
Honestly-
ain't forgiving Marvel for that Quicksilver thing they did in WandaVision, bro. I still ain't forgave them for that, bro.
boy,
I still ain't forgave them for that.
that was
man.
some bullshit right there, boy.
That was so hot.
had everybody believing Quicksilver was back. Man, that was some whole ass shit, dog.
I
That
was
was
so
some
hot, bro.
bullshit. That's what that was.
I was hot, bro. At the end of this, I was hot. I like, bro, they did not bring Evan Peters in here, bro. Have us thinking they finna introduce the X-Men only for this guy to being a complete nobody. Like, bro, I don't think I'd have never felt so insulted as a fan, bro. Because they knew what we was thinking. That's why they brought him in. They knew what people would derive from that. And they chose it to make it a gag, a joke. Like, I'm like, bro, I said, all right, but to the point, my point is like, but with what they did on Sonic, don't play with the fans. Don't play with the fans, bro. If you're gonna do something, do it well. But don't just put something out there expecting us just to eat slop, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah,
like, in all honesty, on some real ass shit, bro. They hyped up Sonic Prime. They said, okay, it's Sonic going through the multiverse, right? Sonic going through the multiverse. So Sonic has a multiverse already, right? You got the Archie comic, the Fleetway comics, the fucking Side AM verse, the fucking Sonic Underground verse, all that shit, right? They could have used that. They could have had Sonic going to these different worlds and shit. Not only do they already have a multiverse in the game universe with the fucking storybooks, they could have used that. But Blaze is literally from a different dimension. No Blaze. But not only the part about Sonic Prime that pissed me off the most is that the same niggas who made Ben 10, and Ben 10 is goated. Alien Force, Omniverse, Ultimate Alien, the OG shows, bro. It's Peak Generator Rex, Secret Saturdays. They made Sonic Prime, and they fumbled, dog. How? Bro, that shit pissed me off.
Dragon Ball Evolution all over again.
It really is, bro. It's like, bro, how, Sway? How? Who let you cook? And that nigga Izuka kept saying Sonic Prime was canon. Izuka kept,
it's not.
bro.
No, we don't accept
Hell
that.
no.
He said, we don't accept that shit.
No,
Bro,
we don't accept that.
I talked to Daniel Barnes, bro, the creator of Scrapnik Island, the storyline that brought back Mecha Sonic in the comics at Sonic Expo last weekend, and that nigga told me he hated. He said he hated fucking Sonic Prime, and he is an IDW writer, bro. So if you got the industry, people in the industry be like, Sonic Prime, kind of ass. You know something going on, bro. You know something is wrong, bro.
I just don't even feel like. Here's the deal. I don't feel like Sonic needs. I understand like I guess yeah, you could say he has a multiverse in a sense, but that concept, you ask me, doesn't even really fit well in the Sonic series, bro. Because how much more different can alternate versions of these characters get? In just in my humble opinion, like how much more different can they get? Let's face it, we talking about now mostly animal hybrid hedgehogs. Now they don't have a whole lot of depth. They don't need it. They don't need a whole lot of depth. You know, the most one who got the most depth is arguably Shadow, but they don't have a whole lot of depth. So when you talk about a multiverse, of course, borrowing like the Archie comics went into like a whole. They got their own story and their own backgrounds and lore. Archie comics, I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't grow up on the Archie comics. Archie comics got characters I ain't even heard of before, bro.
Oh, God,
it's like,
bro.
like Archie comics. So when I started looking to the Archie comics, it's like I put it almost like akin to this. It's almost like, let's say you got a best friend you've known your whole life. Now you think you know everything about this person. You just know them inside out. They your best friend. Then all of a sudden they invite you to go on this trip to, I don't know, like some like let's say they got like a family reunion in some other country or something, and they invite you and you go with them, and you meet all these new people and friends that they ain't never talked about, never mentioned, never introduced you to. You don't know none of these people from Adam, and then you talking to your friend like, bro, like, who all these people been? You done known these people the whole time? Like, yeah, bro, these my friend. Like, bro, no, they not. Like, we like, bro, you ain't never mentioned none of these folks, bro. So I was like that's how I feel about Archie, bro. It's like, bro, like, since when since when Sonic been friends with a walrus and a chipmunk and all that stuff? Like, bro, that's the only, like, you know, Sally probably the only one that I really like kind of. You know, she kind of grew on me. I grew to like accept her, but I don't know who the rest of these people is. Like, bro, like, so like that's how I feel about Archie, bro. You know, it's you know, I respect it for what it is, and you know, for you know, what it did do for the franchise and the series and stuff. But yeah, man, I like Archie is like just a totally, literally a whole other world, for me, bro. Like that is not like the Sonic world that I know. But I still can appreciate it for what it is.
Still better than Sonic Prime.
Also, yeah, absolutely. I do feel like, man, there's actually a reason they probably can't use as much of that stuff as they would like, because I forget the name of the writer. It's some
Ken
type
Penders?
of legal issue.
Oh yeah, that man Ken Penders.
That's it. Yeah, Penders. Yeah, man. Yeah, they say he holding like on he to like the rights of the stuff that he wrote, and like Sega not allowed to use certain stuff, which I think is crazy, because I mean, like that's the kind of thing that's holding Sonic back is you know, like it's hard to kind of find an identity and to kind of correlate him with things that are like signature to him, like, okay, so what world he's from and such and such, because like in the movie universe they still haven't told us what planet he's from. You see what I'm saying? They call him an alien, they call them all aliens, but they can't even tell us what planet he's from. In Sonic Prime they said it was Green Hill or whatever, but I just feel like Green Hill, that's not like that's not like a world, that's a specific location, you know. So I mean, I just, you know, it's Sonic's always kind of had that struggle with, I think, you know, identity in terms of like, okay, where does this guy actually hang his hat? What does he call home? You know, Mario calls the Mushroom Kingdom his home. You can identify that with Mario, but what do you really identify Sonic with? You see what I'm saying? Other than like Green Hill or something like that. You know, like because that's just a location.
Yep.
Again, like what world? Like, what's the name of his world? You know, the comics actually did that. You know, say his name. Okay, he from Mobius. I was like, okay, well that's something. You know, you could probably work with that, but again, it's a whole rights thing, and so it's just a lot of. It's always been a messy, just sort of. It's the Sonic continuity has always just been a messy one, man. I do think that's part of why we love it, because there's so many different possibilities. But at the same time, you know, we need some order in here too, man. We got to kind of know what's going on, you know, because like, you know, you got one continuity in the games, and you saying that continuity ain't completely put together. You got to, you know, now we got the movie continuity, the comics continuity, you know, that's probably, I'm sure there's other continuities that I might not be aware, because I think IDW is a separate continuity from Archie, you know, so they got a bit going on, man. And they always have, I feel like, but you know, we here for it though. We here for it. We gonna stick it out with them.
You know, you right, bro. Man, it's good to you to go, but you been spending, bro. You been spending today, bro. You got that wisdom, bro. You got that Sonic wisdom, bro. That gaming wisdom on God, my boy.
I can talk some Sonic now, bro. Hey, yeah, brought the right man on the show, bro. I can talk some Sonic, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
real
bro.
Talk, man.
What you say? What you said in your video, bro, about Sonic? You said, I ain't gonna never give him a Sonic.
Yeah, I ain't never done with Sonic, bro. Real talk. I ain't never done, bro. Never. Hey, I've been done. Look, I done let go of a lot of stuff, bro. Not Sonic though. Not Sonic, bro. He one thing I can't let go of, bro. Real talk.
Yeah. Man, we've been yapping for an hour and 34. Yo, Price, Rosie's, Estella, sure. If y'all anything y'all want to say before we wrap it up?
One Sonic hater back.
Huh? The number one Sonic hater in the chat. Oh no! You in the wrong place, Nick. Wrong place, wrong time, Nick. Wrong place, wrong time, Nick. But yeah, man. Scripter, man, you gonna be on that beta next weekend, bro?
Oh yeah, man. I'm a
Bad.
Let's see what they talking about, bro. Yeah,
we gotta play. We gotta play that shit. We gotta play that shit, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna check it out. I'm probably gonna make a video on it.
Yes, sir. Yo. Hey, if you trying to collab, bro, let me know. I'm down. I'm down for that video, bro.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I think I'm actually gonna try streaming next weekend in the apartment.
For
So
real?
that's I'm probably gonna try that.
Yes, sir. You got an Ethernet, my boy?
No, the internet even in the living room.
For real? Oh shit.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to experiment with some stuff.
Man, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Bro.
You don't see me, you don't see me smoke this man, even like I be smoking him and riding.
But I got a declaration to say, bro, before we get out of here, bro. Every last one of y'all niggas don't want the smoke, alright? Sonic Racing Crossworlds will be my domain, alright? This is my house. Alright, y'all come to my house. Y'all gonna be guests at my house. This is my domain, nigga. Just like if I just got done playing Persona, bro. Niggas have their own palace. Nigga, that shit is my palace, bro. Crossworlds is my palace, nigga. Y'all coming in. Y'all the intruders, bro. Oh, my mama. I'm smoking y'all niggas. Clip this shit.
Now keep in mind. Now keep in mind. Scripter, I'm gonna say this. He said the same shit about riders until me and him actually start going against each other. And I was just great. I'm not even gonna say nothing on. I ain't gonna say nothing on Crossword. All I said to him was like, actions speak louder than words. That's all I said.
That's
This
true.
nigga
That
called
is a
me
fact.
Lightning
That is a
McQueen
fact.
from Cars 3. Alright. Alright.
Listen, I ain't gonna talk shit until I learn the game. Then we'll see where we go from there.
I want all the smoke.
Cars got some good racing games too, bro. See that first.
Oh yeah, bro. Shit, bro. That first car game, bro. That's one of my first games that my dad had gave me along with like Sonic and shit, bro. Was Cars 1. That shit is an open world. Like it was. It did Mario Kart World before that shit, bro. It was Mario Kart World before Mario Kart, bro. Hold on, bro. I might have to make a video about that shit, bro.
I still got that game, bro.
Yeah, as I say, I got that installed on my Xbox right now.
Bro, I'm putting some hours in that game.
That boy Lightning McQueen for Crossworlds, please, bro. Put him in there, please. I do anything, bro.
That'd be
We
cool,
don't even
right?
want to talk about
That'd
that
be
last
cool.
pack and how it could potentially be Demon Slayer, which is still
Oh shit, bro.
mind-boggling.
Yeah. Let's talk about that shit right quick. I'm gonna go down the list, yo. All right, what you think that last pack gonna be? My boy fell asleep, didn't he? I think he fell asleep. All right, Price.
Did he?
Price, what you think that last pack gonna be?
There's two that are like first like going towards my mind. One is the movie pack with movie Sonic and Shadow. Like that's the one that's like jumping at me right now because of all the Paramount shit already. And the second one is DC.
Oh boy,
Like I can honestly just see like Batman pulling up. Because especially with like the comics and shit now, it can happen.
bruh. Having a Batmobile in fucking Crossworlds would be insane, dog. It could be any of them. It could be any Batmobile, bro. But shit, get me Batman. Give me Batman. And I don't know who would be the other DC character. Who would y'all pick other than DC, bro? Because like not that many people use cars, bro. And like you could put Flash in a game, but why would you put Flash in a car? I don't know.
The two that stick out to me right now are Wonder Woman and Green Lantern.
Yeah, that's a Wonder Woman. Yo, yeah, or Green Lantern.
She gonna have the visible car. Wonder
Yeah, and
Woman.
then Green Lantern can make it with the ring.
You know what? You're right.
So like, those are
Yeah,
like the two I could see.
And they get her a lasso to pull you back from whatever place you in, just something like that.
That's crazy.
But you know how weird it's gonna be able to be. You know how weird it's gonna see somebody just driving a visible car, but that might be the meta, bro. That shit might have to get banned, bro. You can't see the car, bro.
They
what
gonna
the-
nerf that or something. Give you an outline to look at. That's it. You see the outline. of
The
car,
Flash,
a
the
silhouette.
Flash gonna be on a bicycle pedaling. Hold on, I didn't think about bicycles. I didn't think about that. Hold on. Could they give the Flash a bike when he using the pedals to race? And maybe you can only imagine you can only equip that like vehicle on like Sonic, Shadow, and Flash, and like niggas who can run. But hold on now, I take that, bro. I take Flash on a bike, but that shit kind of sound hard. I ain't gonna hold you. Scripted, who you think that last pack gonna be?
Bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It about could be anybody because they usually they dropping SpongeBob in that game. They Pac-Man, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wouldn't mind if they use like Avatar characters,
Oh, it's coming.
like real talk. That could be, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, bro, hey, you know what I'm saying, bro. I'd be down. I'd be down for that. So they confirmed that for real?
Yep, Avatar characters are confirmed.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's Minecraft, it's SpongeBob, Pac-Man, Avatar, and Ninja Turtles, and then there's still one more.
Oh, they cooking. Okay. Hey man, shoot,
Bro, scripted. I have a picture. I have a picture of Aang's stream gear that got leaked already, bro. If you want to see it, bro, it's tough. It's tough, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro, Aang's. So they using Aang's movie design from the new movie that's coming out next year. And bro, so apparently, so with his extreme gear, he's using he's bending the air to power his extreme gear, bro. It's so tough. It's so tough.
Oh, that do sound tough. Yeah, that sound.
Bro, that last pack, I don't know who it's gonna be. I'm throwing DC in the movies. DC in the movies, I think that's pretty fair. I think that's really safe. But my wild one that I doubt would ever happen will be Dragon Ball. Nigga, if they give us Nimbus as an extreme gear, Nimbus as an extreme gear, and one of the cars from any car, they can pull any car from Dragon Ball. It don't matter. Any car from Dragon Ball, any ship. Turn the sand pod into a car. I don't care. I don't do what you want to. But Nimbus as an extreme gear, dog.
That'd be clean. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that'd be clean.
You get Goku and Vegeta, bro, as the two characters. You get a map. I don't even know what a map would be. I guess Namek. Namek is iconic. They always use Namek, bro. Use Namek.
No, they put
Snake
the destroyed
Way.
version in
Oh
there.
my God, they can make Snake Way into a track. The giant.
Oh, they
Oh,
could do that.
oh
They could
my
do that.
God.
They could
Could technically have bits of Planet Vegeta.
Oh, bro, they could cook, bro. They could cook. They could cook so hard, dog. Oh my God.
I still hate that Demon Slayer is an actual possibility.
Now, Demon Slayer is definitely another safe possibility since Sega owns the publishing, bro.
Yeah, and then there's the Infinity Castle movies coming out over the next few years. Like,
fuck. We might see
it
Tanjiro.
could be Demon Slayer realistically. It's like movie, Demon Slayer, and Batman are like the three front runners.
We gonna see that nigga Tanjiro driving a car, bro.
I don't see that shit either. But
His extreme gears in
Tanjiro in
Nezuko's
the
box.
paddy wagon.
chill out. I feel like this it's safe, but it's not at the same time. It's like that little middle ground. Granted, we had SpongeBob here. SpongeBob had a kart racing game before. Pac-Man had a kart racing game before. We got the man Sonic World kart racing game. Go and give my man Crash Bandicoot. Now, granted, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Or you might as well bring all the OGs back. Pac-Man, Sonic, and Mega Man. Put them all in one game.
I was thinking about Mega Man earlier.
Mega Man.
I was thinking about it. They could. You know, it's possible. It's about. Man, I feel like the thing is, these corporations can do anything, bro. It's a matter of like it all come down to investment. Like, are they gonna get a good return on whatever they do? Is the real question. It depends on how much faith they got in that, bro. Like, if they ain't got if they don't feel like the return gonna be worth them doing it, then they ain't gonna do it. And that's usually how it go. They got shareholders and stuff to think about, man. But whatever they do, bro, we gonna be here for it.
Already know. Yes, sir.
Do you think we're overthinking the DLC and it could just be like more like characters from the series? Like, that could be a possibility too.
They could.
Like,
The
it could
final
be someone
DLC,
like Black Doom or something.
bro.
Black Doom would actually be
Bro, if I see-
hilarious.
if
It
I
can
see
be
Black Doom
you know
driving a
what?
car, bro, I'm gonna be
You know
weak.
what? It could be IW. It could be IDW because that's technically a crossover too, even though it's own. So they could put out Surge, Kid, Tangle, Whisper, and maybe Mimic. Maybe.
They could also bring him in for like the free update characters because we still got 10 more of those like characters coming through updates. So like they could still come in too.
I already have an idea of who's coming for the Sega characters, right? Because Shinobi comes out in 2 days. The Art of Vengeance, bro. I don't know if y'all seen that game. I played it. There's a demo out, bro. Y'all should play a demo. That shit tough. That nigga Joe Musashi, he making it. He was in Transform. Joe coming back. I already know he's gonna be in part of that DLC.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of like the OGs are coming back for sure. Like, it'd be weird to have a racing game without like, you know, who's having like the resurgence kind of with the Super Monkey Ball games.
Yep.
Oh, that is
And then
true.
there's like is it a new Jet Set Radio or Crazy Taxi? Which one was it?
It's both of them. They making both. They making 2 of them. They making Crazy Taxi and they making a Jet Set Radio.
So they could come back too. Knights
Metaphor
is probably a given.
Metaphor might
Metaphor,
be.
yeah.
Yep. Metaphor.
Maybe I guess from Persona 3. I don't know.
I guess, I think she coming. I think she coming too, cause
Either her or the protagonist.
Yep.
One of those two. Maybe the one from 4 too, since it's getting a remake.
And we only
So
got,
like there's a
we
lot
got
we
10.
can
We
think
got 10 of
this.
those too. That's it. 'Cause we still
I'm
need
gonna try to
Kiryu. We need
make up
Kiryu
our own
himself.
list. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole. You know what? That could be a topic for next episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a list together for that then.
Man.
I'm gonna brainstorm some shit that see what it could possibly be.
And then we have our first event, our first Splatfest, the Joker event next weekend, bro. I'm excited, bro. But yeah, bro, it's been I don't want to hold y'all up too long, bro. It's an hour and 47. We've been yapping a lot, bro. This has been a great podcast. Yo, Scripter, thank you so much for being here, my boy. Scripter, I gotta invite you back again, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Are we gonna invite him back? Because honestly, enjoyed having him on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was like, you better have me back on here, bro. Like,
Yes, sir.
real talk.
You already know, Scripter. You my boy, bro. You know I gotta have you back on here, bro.
Yeah, bro. This was lit for real, man. I enjoyed talking with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all having me, bro. Yapping with
No
y'all,
problem.
man.
Yes, sir, bro. Scripter, bro. I'm glad, bro. Next time, bro, I think we're gonna try to have everybody in the podcast, everybody in the EGGPOD here, bro. Cry O'Reilly. Like, I feel like y'all gonna pop off. The next time, Scripter, we might do part 2. We might do part 2 of like our favorite songs throughout the series. I don't know. You go ahead and get your list up. Go ahead and get your list from all the eras. So.
Oh yeah, bro. Hey, look, man. I say, man, all I do is listen. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like I be at work just on like, bro. That's how I get that's how I get my work done at work, bro. Like real talk. Like I would have got fired if I ain't had a Sonic music playing, bro. Real talk, bro. Like hey, that's all I listen to, bro.
Bro, I don't blame you, bro. That's how I be too, bro. I would have crashed down a long time ago.
Yeah, bro. That Sonic music hit different. Real talk, bro. All that Sonic music hit different, man. Especially when you got history with it, like when you played them games back in the day. Yeah, it's just it's music for your soul. Real talk, bro. Like yes sir, bro. Hey,
You spin,
Yes,
my
sir.
bro. You spin. But yeah, bro, Scripter, bro, you'll definitely be back. Yo, Scripter, shit. If you down, bro, we gonna be in here tomorrow. Well, next weekend for the beta. So shit, you know you always welcome to pull up, bro. We gonna be playing the game. We can do custom matches next weekend, and we could do go 4 people online. So I'm down. It's crossplay too. Shit, it's gonna be peak. Well,
that sounds
Hell
good,
yeah.
bro. Yes sir.
Yes, sir. Man, this was the EGGPOD episode 6, 8. You know what? This gonna replace last. We're missing episode 6. All right, this is the missing episode. We gonna act like this is episode 6. All right. Nobody would know. All right, nobody would know. But yeah. You know, I was your host of Hunt 7, you know. We finna wrap it out of here. I'm finna go down the list one more time. Yo, Roses, you got anything you want to shout out for this week that's coming up, bro? Any new events, anything you got planned?
No, nothing that I say I have planned, but I will say for future podcasts, I might have a potential guest to bring on the podcast.
Bet.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to figure this out after stream.
Ethan, you should know I literally share the same room with him.
Oh no. Oh, that's scary.
What about you, Price? You got anything planned for the week?
If I can get my internet up and running good on my consoles, I'll probably get back to streaming Final Fantasy VII, and then I'll for sure be streaming the beta next weekend.
Yes,
But
sir.
I'm also trying to prepare for the future because honestly, I hope to God one day next year for Sonic Expo we can kind of do this shit kind of IRL.
Oh yeah. And yo,
Because that's a big goal. We
I'm
gotta definitely get an IRL podcast going.
I'm glad you brought up
At least
Sonic
once.
Expo because yo, Scripter, bro, you gotta come to Sonic Expo ATL next year too, bro. You gotta be there, bro. It was so crazy, bro. I networked with so many people, bro. I met so many people with Scripter. That bro, you gonna fit right in, dog.
Yeah, I saw what you was posting this.
Bro, Scripter.
Like, yeah, man, I'm at there for real.
Yes, bro. I'm gonna be on the lookout, bro. Whenever they have like the content creator program, bro, I'm gonna send you the link so you can apply, bro. I'm gonna try my best to apply. Yo, we gonna get into it, bro. We gonna get that. Even if we don't make it as content creators, bro, it's still worth it because, bro, it's the best place to network. It's so welcoming, bro. Bro, I had a fun time. We gotta all be there. We gotta all be there. And once again, also you, Price, bro. Like, shit, bro. We gonna do it, bro. Sonic Expo gonna be a movie next year. That shit gonna be peak. Usty boy.
And even if we don't make it at, sorry for cutting you off. I was just gonna say, even if we don't make the creators, we'll probably just still try to do it in the lobby or some shit.
Oh yeah. We'll definitely be able to do it. It was so many people doing content, bro. People doing TikTok. Yeah, I was scrolling through TikToks and somebody recreated the scene from Sonic Movie 3 when Shadow was pulling Maria with his skates throughout the base and shit, and like I was in the background of that TikTok. I was like, what the? I was like, oh shit! I was like, nigga, is that me? I was like, oh snap!
Hey.
So yeah, bro, we'll definitely be able to do that, bro. A live podcast, bro. EGGPOD, bro. Yo, Scripted, what you got planned for this week, bro? You got anything you want to shout out before we head out?
Man, I'm just, I don't have some most Sonic games. I got a few. I definitely got a few, Sonic games I want to finish. Like I know I want to go ahead and get through Shadow Generations and stuff, bro. Man, like Sonic Frontiers, want to hit some more of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, man, I got love for this franchise. I got love for this series. If y'all ain't figured it out, I'll be having a lot to say about this series, bro.
Oh yeah.
And so I pour like a lot of love into my videos when I'm making them and stuff, bro. I just got a lot of passion in general, so I'm always have something, especially when it comes to Sonic, bro. I'm always have something to say. I can't never say enough about about Sonic stuff, bro. Just geek stuff in general, bro. But yeah, especially Sonic though, bro. But I'll probably have a video out probably next 3 days or so. So yeah, I want to be on lookout for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be on lookout. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe at A Scripter. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to, just stop by and check me out. You want to, bro? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, I'm there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me, bro. For real, it's been great. Been great yapping.
Oh
with y'all, man.
nah,
Really
bro. Thank you for coming on the show, bro. I appreciate you, bro. You are outside of like Prima and our friend group. You are our first guest on the show. So, Scripture, you made history today, bro.
I feel honored, bro. For real, I feel honored to be here, then, bro. Hey, it was good hanging with y'all, good talking with y'all, man. And yeah, I'll definitely be back, bro. I'll definitely be back if y'all have me, bro. I'll definitely be back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, what's good, Limit?
Hell yeah.
And Stella. Oh, my bad, Price. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, just be on lookout for September 6th is the day. We have a special one happening.
Yeah, we have.
I ain't gonna say it yet unless you want to say it, but we got something cooking.
We do. We got a big collab coming on September 6th for the EGGPOD. It's probably gonna be one of the biggest yet, bro. I made a lot of connections at Sonic Expo, and dog, Y'all gonna see. So yo, scripter, be on the eye. Be looking out for September 6th. Everybody in the chat, look out for September 6th. That shit gonna be a movie, bro. That shit gonna be a banger.
I'll
Estelo.
mark it on my calendar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Estelo, Abello, Audrey 16. What you got going on? You wanna shout out?
Nothing. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing. Nothing. Just gonna stream or get prepared for fucking Crossworld. Finally upload something to TikTok. I don't know if anyone in the chat looks. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone looks at TikTok. But you know, upload my first ever TikTok today. You know, trying to upload stuff on TikTok, trying to get myself out there and stuff. But other than that, just gonna keep streaming more. Trying to learn how to edit more and get ready for Crossworld next weekend. Even though I'm not gonna be at the house, gonna be out of state, I'm definitely still gonna be streaming. But it's gonna be through my PlayStation, so I won't have my fancy overlay. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see my face and stuff. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty, y'all. Me, I got a lot of shit going on for this upcoming week, bro. I will be announcing the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Open Beta Tournament. I'll be announcing that, and I'll be announcing the Sonic Racing League this week coming up. So big things coming out, big promotion. Follow your boy on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, all that shit, bro. And also, don't forget, if you missed this podcast, you just coming in late, this will be up on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and YouTube. So yeah, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for being here, every last one of y'all, and I see y'all boys in the next one.